Hello, Sneak Squad and Sidekicks. Hope you're all living your best lives and ready for some sneaky fun today. My name is Old King Cake, alongside Jen the Human. We are your commentators for today, and we are ready to deliver both the sneak and the bite. If this is your first time joining us, and justifiably you're wondering, what is a sneak bike? Let's give you a quick rundown. Our four runners today will race 3 retro games from a bygone era, and they are not yet aware of the games ahead of time, hence the hashtag sneak. The first one to complete the given objectives in 3 games is our number 1 good friend for the day. Most things we do, from scoring to mercy kills, you'll notice, is arbitrary, but the fun is genuine. Our main goal here is to build community through retro gaming, and we couldn't do that without each and every one of you. So thank you so much for joining us today. And on that note, Jen, why don't you go ahead and introduce our runners?
Welcome in, everyone. Thank you, King Cake, for that outstanding intro. I'm Jen the Human, and I'm going to talk to you about our racers today. I have the privilege of knowing each and every one of our racers and considering them to be friends, but we are racing for the number 1 best friend of the day. So let's get started. First up it's Ace Face. Pronouns are he, his, our only veteran racer today. It is rumored that Ace challenged each and every one of our other participants to come out and do this race with him. So an instigator of sorts. But Ace is our mod team lead, and his recent gaming feats include lots of Hollow Knight Randomizer and exploring Monster Hunter World in anticipation of the upcoming new release. Next up, we have Hyrule Holly, pronouns she, her, not to be confused with Lara Croft. For her iconic Tomb Raider cosplay, Holly can be found escaping to the land of Hyrule and reading novels out loud to her chat. She's got many gaming claims to fame, including Link's crossbow training master and Darth Holly appearances when owning the track at Mario Kart. We also have Acceptable Adam, pronouns he, his. You may know him from Breath of the Wild Dog Percent, claim to fame, overall 2nd place finisher. Adam is hilarious, kind, and gets just a little bit salty during his Saturday night community games. He's currently flying through the Uncharted series as well as some Valheim. And last, but certainly not least, we have Anna Doodle, pronouns she, they, an incredibly talented artist, gamer, entertainer, and member of the ever cozy and inclusive Star Spiller stream team. Anna rounds out our list of racers today. She recently finished her Undertale playthrough and can now be found working through Breath of the Wild Master Mode, Hollow Knight Steel Soul, and Omori. Wow, that is an incredible lineup. I'm so excited. King Cake, I'm going to hand it back to you. Let's get this thing going.
Oh, thank you so much for introducing all those runners. Ladies and gentlemen, and every other non-binary pile that we may have in chat today. We have a couple other people that we have to shout out as well. We have Mel, our lovely friend and my blood rival, producing for us. We also have Jen, who is not only my co-commentator, but our lovely and amazing social media manager. And we have Webs and Bears and Cause in chat as our mod team. So big thank you to everyone who keeps the gears oiled and the wheels spinning. And with that, let's get at it.
All right, if we are ready to go, I'm going to hop over into Racer Chat and give them the countdown, and we can reveal our first game of the day.
I am so excited. Oh, chat, we're playing a good game today. Let me tell you what. Today, first game, Super Bonk. And if you guys have not played this game before, I highly recommend it. It is just pure fun. Oh, welcome back.
Okay, they're ready to go.
So we have, it looks like everyone's getting ready. We have Holly just a little bit faster into the first level, it looks like.
So our game has been revealed. This is Super Bonk. Have you ever played this game before today's event, King Cake?
In fact, I have. I had one of those. Do you remember you could go to like a flea market or like a dollar store and get one of those like 60,000 retro games in one thing boxes? You could
yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
I had that, and I would play Super Bonk just for days and days on end.
That's wild. I had never heard of this game. I did get the opportunity to play through it today a little bit, and it has many, many surprises.
That is a really good way to put it. Surprises is a good way to put it.
Let's look at maybe the backstory. Who is this character? When our racers got to see the demo, the intro screen, we had, I think, Goku, but not Goku. What is this? A giant baby? some theories behind the character.
So when I was younger playing it, I thought it was a Dragon Ball Z. I just thought it was a Krillin game. I don't know if you've ever watched Dragon Ball Z, but this character looks almost identical to him. I believe he's just supposed to be like a caveman child ?
Okay, all right. I can roll with that. And now we already see with Ace's screen and Adam's screen some of the many transformations that this caveman baby goes through, which basically you're running through this massive level, picking up candy. Each different type of candy turns your character into big, tiny, Godzilla, enraged. There's no set of guidelines for the categories that you can take.
This is definitely one of those games that I feel like you buy from the store and you look at the instruction manual beforehand and you're trying to read through it and it makes no sense.
Absolutely.
We'll also see that our racers are all going towards this. Their goal in Super Bonk is to beat the first level, in parentheses, Moonbird.
Yes.
Now, in your playthrough, did you get to the Moonbird?
I did not get to Moonbird. We do have playtesters for Sneakbike. I was not a playtester. I was playing purely for my own first reaction so I could commentate on this game. And I was very confused as to how the level layout works. But you'll see there's a couple screens that say Chinatown up in the upper right-hand corner. The bottom two screens have a timer, which means they're in a secret area. There's so many things where you think you're going to the next level and nope, just a new area.
Yeah, it's very maze-like, and I feel like it's interesting because games I feel like were still pretty linear back in I think like 94 or 95 when this came out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very choose your own adventure. You're going through all these paths, you're finding bonus levels, you're finding all these weird power-ups.
Yes.
And I still have no idea what any of them actually do actively.
There was one where I could turn enemies to stone. The Godzilla one you can crash through. It's like a power star. You're invincible for a little bit and you can break buildings.
Right.
One just makes you big and one makes you tiny. The tiny one you can unlock, kind of crawl through some of the smaller spaces. So I got that. That made sense. Also, 1994 is what I'm seeing here for the game release.
Nice. So we're seeing all of our racers kind of taking their own paths. We see Ace, Holly, and Anna are all kind of in the same... It looks like a cloud stage, and Adam is just off in the wilderness.
Adam's in the secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Talking about crossover with other TV shows.
He's on the secret tunnel through the mountain.
He got there quickly.
Oh, this game, I don't know if you've ever played it. You ever played any of the Wario Land games?
Yeah, actually, I loved Wario Land 4 on Game Boy Advance.
Yes! I'm getting huge Wario Land 4 vibes off of this right now. I don't know about you.
I could see that. They were maybe a little less linear, different areas you had to go through to get items and then come and bring the key back to finish the level.
Yeah, and it would kind of change. You go through the level the first time, and then when you had to run back, everything would change because things would be blocked off and power-ups would be... I'm getting big Wario Land 4 energy right now.
Also, with some of the mini games, you see this, you have to blow up the balloon here on the top two screens with Ace and Holly. I wasn't able to do it in time, had a little trouble getting used to jumping quickly.
Right.
I don't know what that unlocks. Is it a power-up, or do we need it to complete the level?
A fabulous question to which I don't have the answer.
That's fair. So let's see. We've got now Adam in the bad city. This is where I found the Godzilla power-up. That was fun.
Oh, I cannot wait. We have Anna with the Godzilla power-up. That is upsetting to look at. That is upsetting.
And throughout the game, you'll see Anna just picked up a flower as well. Holly is throwing flowers into a basket. Ace is carrying a flower. These you can bounce off of. You want to take them with you at certain parts in the game so you get an extra boosted jump. They are everywhere. You first start the game and you see one, you think, is this an enemy? Is this a power-up? No, it's a little flower friend. You got to take it with you.
It's funny that the people, whoever developed this game, clearly took inspiration from things like Mario and other platformers of the time, because they're like, oh, we'll give them springs to jump on, but let's give the springs eyes. That'll be fun.
Not in the least bit haunting.
Not even at all.
Giant cave babies. Now Anna's was briefly an ostrich, I want to say. Surprises. Yeah, that really sums it up here. Surprises.
Yeah. I'm noticing that in the background of the bad city is Paris.
Oh, what? Okay. Yeah, Godzilla and Paris. We've got 3 people in Secret Tunnel now. So from as far as I got with my playthrough, Adam appears to be in the lead. He has enough smileys for this elevator fare. If he jumps in there and presses up, there he goes. He can skip a bunch of this level. So the smileys are a currency of sorts for certain shortcuts. And if you go into some of those areas like the cloud section or secret rooms, then you'll get more smileys that you can use later on.
Okay. Yeah, he seems to have gotten a huge boost there. I think it's safe to say Adam is our current lead racer, but it's a pretty close race, I'd say. Everyone's just kind of getting out of the secret tunnel right now.
I'd say it's still a close race because I don't know that they will know where the end is for a little bit, and they're still kind of getting their bearings as to you can see as well, we've got Ace climbing up the side of a wall, Anna's tiny right now doing some climbing, Holly's swimming up a waterfall. What I found from this game is the answer to can you interact with it is yes. You can climb everything. You can bounce on everything.
And I think it just speaks to how kind of like we're looking at the game and we're talking about how weird it is and how crazy all these different things are, but it is cool to see, you know, the prototypes of games that we play now, where like Hollow Knight and things like that, where there's all this interactable surface, there's so many different paths to get to the same answer. Very cool so far.
Yeah, from some of the other games I play tested for Sneakbike, this one left me maybe slightly less frustrated because there's not that 1 pixel window of whether something damages you or not. You had a pretty wide hitboxes on things, and you could climb surfaces. You would go up to something and think, oh, like, there's no way I can get by. And you could. It was nice. Right.
Yeah, it's interesting to see sometimes with retro games, like you say, they're super frustrating and they're kind of very specific in the things that they're trying to ask you to do. Super Bonk is just trying to tell you to have a good time, man.
Use your imagination. You too can be an angry ostrich and have a good time.
So we see Ace. Ace looks like they have enough smileys.
He does. He's got 20. Can he figure out the elevator though?
He's doing his dangdest. Oh,
Yay!
There he goes.
Take off. We have liftoff.
To the moon.
And then Holly as well has 18 smileys.
This is a very close race. This may be our closest first game race we've had in a while.
Oh, I think she already. I know it is so close. I think she gave up on the elevator. Maybe she'll come back to it.
She's off to a new bonus stage that I don't think we've seen yet, where she is a crab fish. Cool. It's Galaga.
I didn't do this bonus stage. I learned my lesson. Stop picking flowers because they take you to weird bonus stages. This is incredible.
We are in Galaga. This is phenomenal.
This stage that Adam is at right here, the lower left-hand corner, that's the farthest I got. So this is Attention Please. Interesting stage title, and right. I don't know how close or how far I was. Probably not that close. But I didn't. It was unsatisfying to not see like 1, 2, 3, 4 when progressing through areas. So I had no idea if I was going backwards or forwards.
I was just thinking that there is no clear progression here in terms of how close we are to the Moonbird. And I wonder if our racers are going to all take a similar path to get to our large spectral friend.
So far, it does Oh my. It seems like they're taking similar paths because I think everyone did make their way through Jurassic Bay. That's what Anna's doing. She's swimming.
Mm-hmm.
And then the city and then the Troubled Tower. I did read about it though. Adam is in whose body? Inside a dinosaur, I think, which I read about when I was looking up this game.
Right.
Magic school bus moment here.
I mean, it's basically, realistically, this is just Ocarina of Time. I think we can all agree.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's very, very similar in terms of our characterization, our locations, the puzzles we're solving, the friends we're making. Very similar.
Distant relatives of Jabu Jabu.
Yeah. It's that's when they go to the family reunion at Thanksgiving time. Jabu Jabu has to meet up with who and talk about their separate adventures with small children being inside.
This game is just bonkers. Absolutely. I see so many familiar faces and friends in chat. Thank you all so much for being here today. Thanks for using all those emotes. We have a couple of fun ones added just for today. If you look into, if you have BTTV enabled as well.
And you'll...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's cool. You'll notice also in chat, if you've been here for a few Sneakbike races, that we've got some new little alerts that have been worked on by the lovely team here at Sneakbike, working hard, tirelessly to make sure that the Sneakbike experience is always growing and getting better.
What, Act 1 Bonk
Wait a minute.
begins?
Have we gotten a reset? Have we gotten a reset from our dear friend Adam?
Oh no.
It looks like he's back in Chinatown.
Oh, this is a twist of events here. We had Adam leading the way and is now back at the start. It looks like he took a death inside of Jabu Jabu.
Oh no, Jabu Jabu literally ate him. F's in chat, please. Please, for our dear friend. So Adam was our leader as well.
Yeah, I have a suspicion he'll be able to make his way back. With all the power-ups, with everything he's learned so far.
Right. He's gonna absorb all of that knowledge to become the true leader we all need in our hearts. Meanwhile, we have everyone else is on the same bonus game here.
It's actually not a bonus game. I thought it was at first. You have to jump from the highest point out of the top of the screen to progress. You'll see Anna, as a crab, tried to walk to the right and exit to the right, but it stopped there. So I don't know why she's a crab at the moment. Maybe from that mini game she played.
You know what? Sometimes we've all just been crab, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Nothing wrong with being crab. So our other three racers are hitting up attention, please. We're getting a good solid race from the three, a close, tight race from three of them. And then Adam was in the lead and now is trying to reclaim the lead that he once had.
That's right.
I do want to just say, I looked up the speed run times for this game, and there are only 4 submitted runs. And the number 1 run, this game can apparently be beaten in 25 minutes and 35 seconds from front to back.
Ooh, I hate to interrupt you, but we did just have another death. We've got Anna heading back to the start.
Oh no.
On, I think, attention please, on the airliner section. So we're seeing some fallbacks here where it starts getting trickier, where it starts to be a toss-up. It's anybody's race.
Right. It looks like Holly just made it out of whose tummy, however.
Okay. Oh yeah, she got tiny and was able to wind her way through there and escape. Very good.
The whale's digestive tract. Wait, could this be?
Is this Moonbird?
Is this the Moonbird? Oh my God, that do be a bird who is a moon. That is crazy.
Okay, so they were very close. That is the tricky part right before the boss. Let's see if she can do it.
Holly is just absolutely swamping this bird. Is that? Oh my God, wow. We have our first clear. And a beautiful PNG to boot. That is definitely without a background.
That was unexpected. I did not know how close they were. And now Ace is about to get to the fight as well. 25 minutes, is that where we're at? You said that's the speed run time?
That's
Are we
the speed
submitting
run
runs? It looks like we've been live for 23 minutes.
Perfect.
I know that's the full game, not the first stage,
Moonbird
but
percent.
they're on their way. Yeah, Moonbird percent. GG's.
GG's to Hyrule Holly, and this is their first race as well.
It is Holly's first race with us, absolutely.
Picking up the dub in her first game of Sneakbike runner history. Absolutely
Kia,
phenomenal.
Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Kia and friends.
Oh, absolutely delightful.
So this is our first game of the day. We will, once everyone is finished, after we wrap up this first game, we will take a brief intermission, and then we will go on to our second game for the racers. There's 2 parts today.
Right. I think I said 3 games because I was too focused on reading our lovely intro.
You know,
there are 2 games today.
It's very exciting when we start. I've commentated a few times before, and I think the intro is the part I get the most tongue-tied because you're like, it's it, this is it, we're here, we're doing it.
We're so excited. We're just I don't know about you, but when it comes to Sneakbike Day, I get so excited that I'm ready to rumble. I'm ready to get into the game. I get so excited about just seeing these fun games and getting to see everyone's reaction to these very weird retro games. And it looks like Ace is also beating the Moonbird.
I think he's done it. Nicely done. We've got our 1 and 2, number 1 and number 2 good friends of the day so far. We have more races to come. I know. These are excellent trophies.
So on our other screens here, we do have Anna making their way through the secret tunnel. We have Adam using the elevator, just trying to climb this troubling tower as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm. He seems to be... Oh, okay. You can use that cloud there as a boost. I thought he was stuck for a moment.
Me too. It's interesting too with these retro games. You never quite know what's a feature and what's a bug.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's always it's a coin flip on what is going to be what. Adam is making some good time here, however. You seem to be right in the fact that he absorbed everything as he went. And I don't know about you, but when I game over in a sneak bike race, everything goes out of my brain.
Right. I get very discouraged. I'm like, oh, I didn't do it first try. Everybody else is gonna do it first try. I'm left behind. Yeah.
Right. I am in 4th. I am angry. That's all that goes through my head. And Mel is making a good call. If anyone is enjoying what you're seeing right now, if you're having a good time in chat and you're thinking, hey, you know what? I am the person with the Super Bonk world record. I would love to play games like this. Join up in the Sneakbike Discord, sign up to play a game, sign up to commentate, sign up to do all kinds of different things. We
would love to have you.
It is the most welcoming and wholesome and lovely community on Twitch.tv. So come and hang out. Hey, come on. Come and
come here.
Come here. Come on. Fun.
We've got Holly in chat as well. GG's Holly on the number 1 finish for Super Bonk. It looks like you had a good time. Saying this game is super fun.
This does look like it's just like a pure fun game, which I will say sometimes, Dig Dug 2, we don't always necessarily get that kind of pure joy from a game, especially the first game of the day.
Right. No angry games, no negative experiences with specific games Dig Dug 2 ever in Sneakbike. We've never seen that before.
No, not at all. And I would like to just take this time to mention that my favorite game I've ever played on Sneakbike was in fact Dig Dug 2.
Meanwhile, let's see. Adam is back in our airplane level. Is he making it up to the top there?
I believe he is. I think that is going to lead to inside who? No, we are just getting straight into the Moonhead.
Did you even have to go inside who, or is that kind of a side quest?
I think it must be a side quest because it looks like I don't think Adam did go inside who, and Anna is currently inside who.
Okay.
So it's looking. Oh, he's figuring it out pretty fast though. Adam is,
and he's got full health this time,
which is good. And 2 lives to spare as well. So if the other Moonbird fights are to be judges, I think he's not going to have too much trouble taking down our large crescent-shaped celestial bird.
We've got Ace in chat as well. Welcome in, Ace. He says, I don't even know where Anna is, showing you just how many different areas of this game there are.
Yes, absolutely. And I think it's a testament to the way this game is that it's just really weird, and we all kind of find our own way through it. Much like life, I think Super Bonk is.
They knew what they were doing. They were
This
were
is the
mirroring
precursor to The
life.
Sims.
Yes. I think he's almost got it. You have to wait for Moonbird to exit the screen and then roll back onto the screen. So while he's doing this fight, it's giving Anna more and more of a chance to catch up.
It is, yeah. This is one of our slower Moonbird fights we've seen so far. So it's giving Anna a chance to catch up. I don't know how many hits the Moonbird has left on our dear friend Adam's screen. Do you ever wonder if other game developers played Super Bonk, and they made Tales of Symphonia after it? Oh, and there's the Moonbeam.
There's the victory. I would love to see this on a list of inspiration inputs for a future games. Like, I was inspired by Super Bonk, and that's what this game is modeled after.
Oh, and we do have Anna is now a crab. We have figured out how the crabbening was. They got squished into crab.
I want to play through this level as a crab. I didn't get to do that on my playthrough.
You know, I think we have to create crab percent. I think that's what my new goal is as a speedrunner.
The leaderboards are wide open.
They are. There's only 4 runs of any percent. 2 of them are Canadian, natch. And so I think it's time to start crab percent. It is. Super Bonk is a national pastime, according to speedruns.com.
Adam, welcome to the chat. GG's on that Moonbird fight.
And Adam's saying no. Listen, Adam, you put up an absolutely phenomenal fight. And I'll say the catch-up game that you had was absolutely insane.
Incredibly fast catch-up game getting back to where you were. I got eaten by a dino. There are bloodthirsty dinos in this game.
We've all been eaten by dinos before at some point or another in our lives.
I like seeing this crab on a Ferris wheel again. Did anyone else, Holly, Ace, Adam, since you're here in chat now, did anybody else turn into a crab? Did we miss that? Anna's got the crab secrets.
She is running crab percent. Absolutely. She's doing the routing. She's putting in the work to make crab percent a reality.
I want to know what some of these enemies are called. We have fun looking up enemy names for Sneakbike commentary, and if any game is going to have unusual character names, it's Super Bonk.
Right. I think that's the best part also about games like this is that when you're a kid and you're playing through Zelda and you're like, oh, it's those squishy dudes and the ones that shoot things and this guy and that guy, and then it's like you read the instructions and it's like Astolfos. What is that?
Yeah, who came up with this? This isn't the name I asked for.
This is not the name I was looking at. And we do have Anna has been eaten by yet another dinosaur.
And it looks like one life remaining.
Is getting chomped up by piranhas. And oh my god, thank you to Dexter Chaco for
Dexter! Welcome in. Thank you so much for that raid. Hi, friends. Happy Saturday. You're catching the tail end of our first game. We've got one more coming up today, so stay tuned. And thanks for that shout out as well.
Press 1 in chat if you're a fan of Super Bonk, ladies and germs. Looks like Anna is about to make it out. Just, I do want to also talk about the level design. I think there's so much happening, but nothing is too distracting.
That's true. You seem to be able to. They're all making their way through. They're making their way to the top of the plane, and the plan. To be fair. All right, here's our boss fight. Let's see.
Anna is here for the Moonbird, but much like in her crab percent past, She's not taking the easy way out here. She is small going into her fight with Moonbird.
Oh, that's something I need to look up too. If you're a giant super bonk versus a teeny one, does it change the damage you do? I did not catch that in my research.
The research for the game. Ooh, already getting the strats, bouncing off the tail. This is a good Moonbird fight if I've ever seen one.
Let's go. Yeah, that was quick.
That might be our fastest Moonbird fight yet.
Anna. She did the pogo exactly, Fred.
This is Hollow Knight. We did it. We found out what Hollow Knight came from.
GG's.
GG's to all of our runners. That is the end of our first game.
And that'll do it. So thank you everyone so much. Look at all the hype in chat. Stay tuned. We're going to take a brief intermission, let our racers stretch, bathroom break. If you've raced with us before, you know how it is. And we'll come back with game number 2 shortly. Thanks, everyone.
And welcome back, everyone, from our lovely short intermission that we all enjoyed greatly. It's time for our second game. And it is Yoshi's Island. Yes. Oh my God. Look at all the Pog champs, the Komodo hypes in chat. Yes, ladies and germs and everything in between. It's time for some Yoshi's Island as our second game. Everyone is very excited. This is a game that has been heralded as one of
I am
the
so
biggest
sorry.
games of all time. No, it's fine.
I was muted. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Okay, yes. If you perused and you viewed our BTTV and FrankerFace Z emotes, you have seen as well. We got a little. It had a little bit of a spoiler, but there's Yoshi's in there for you to use while we watch this run through.
And today, the goal for our runners is going to be beating level 4. We do have a note from our producer saying if it goes too quickly, we might just try and spice it up and run for a little bit longer. But we'll see how that goes as we go along.
All right, so to kick this thing off, we know the drill. I'm going to head over to Racer Chat and give them the 3, 2, 1, and we will be off. I'll see you back in a second.
Sounds bueno, man. All right, chat. What I want to know from you guys today is what's your favorite color of Yoshi? I feel like everyone, you're playing your Yoshi video games, your Yoshi Stories worlds, etc. Maybe you play Super Smash Brothers. What's your favorite color of Yoshi?
Oh, that's a good question. And the racers got the 3, 2, 1. They're off.
Oh, beautiful. I am so excited. Is this a game that you have any nostalgia with, Jen?
So I know the music, but I was a Yoshi Story kid on N64. I played that a ton, much more so than this one. But I loved getting to play it to test it out for the race today. And I love seeing all the familiar aspects and the hand-drawn art and everything that crosses over so well when it made its way over to N64.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting I find it funny because I didn't have a Super Nintendo growing up. I was a Sega kid till I collapsed. But I have the nostalgia of these sprites comes from watching, do you ever watch old Newgrounds videos and Flash cartoons that would have these sprites?
Oh, interesting.
So that's
I
where
can
my
see
head
that.
at. Everyone is getting into the game. We'll be able to see, I think, pretty quickly who has and has not played Yoshi's Island before, I think.
Yeah, and we did have some brief reactions in the chat here with our racers when it kicked off as well, saying, "Oh my gosh, I love this. Oh heck yeah." So I think we may have some experienced racers on this one, which will be really fun to watch.
I think we have a new favorite here in terms of games we've seen.
As far as things that we featured on the channel, yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
I also want to point out a little bit of a tidbit that I noticed when I was opening our games for the first time before the race, that as soon as I heard the level 1 music, I went, oh man, this is one of Anna's alerts on her stream. I don't know if it still is because she's changed some things up, but at one point it was the 1-1 Yoshi's Island song, and it's so good. So there's definitely familiar aspects going on.
I think this is one of those games that no matter how old you are, what kind of era of gaming you grew up in, you have at least some familiarity with the music or the assets or something, the sound effects. It's just so recognizable immediately.
Right. Yoshi swallowing enemies and making eggs, and I don't know. Some game at some point in your life you have seen this.
Yeah. So we're seeing all of our runners get off to a pretty good start. So for anyone who hasn't played before, basically what you're trying to do in each level is you're trying to take Baby Mario from one side to the other and jump through a ring, as we're seeing Adam do on the bottom left hand of your screen, and pass enough to another Yoshi. If you take any amount of damage, you don't necessarily have a health bar like a traditional game. You're not Mario, you don't have power-ups per se, but you will lose your Baby Mario, and then you'll have to get them before time runs out, as you'll see on Holly's screen as they are furiously, oh god, trying to get back to sweet Baby Mario.
And it looks like we are going pretty quick. We've got Ace and Adam finished with 1-1 already. Moving on to the next scene.
Right, and so the goal for this run in particular is to beat 1-4. Might get extended, might not. We have our big friend, the Chain Chomp, coming in to help our friends on their journey. And I think there would be nothing more terrifying, honestly, than being a Yoshi and seeing a massive Chain Chomp just barrel towards you.
It takes a while to know that this is help.
This thing is helping me? I don't agree.
Yeah.
Everyone giving their Yoshi love in the chat. Everyone with their different color preferences as well. I feel like that's a huge strength of Yoshi as a character. Everyone has their favorite Yoshi.
Definitely. Does this I'm wondering, you see the different types of fruit in this game. Mm-hmm. Does it also have that aspect of the favorite fruit that the N64 one has, or not really?
I don't believe it does, because if I remember correctly, this game is just like a collectathon. Like, it's just, there's so many different kinds of things to collect, so many different items and objects of that nature, that's where the score comes from. And then when they got into the N64 one is when they start getting the more score-based system.
Mm-hmm. Yep. High score, perfect fruit, all the different collectibles. But that's not what we're playing today. And I am curious to see how this changes as we progress through the levels, closer to the 1-4, possibly 1-8 if they go too fast.
So we're seeing Holly is getting to 1-2 as well, and we see a transformation here. There are transformations. Really, Yoshi's story is just super Bonk too, as we all know. We have a little Yoshi copter going on here on Ace Face's stream.
I don't know that either of us said. What is your favorite Yoshi color? Do you have a preference?
Ooh, I think I have to say red, because that's just in my heart of hearts my favorite color. But I also do really like the black Yoshi when you unlock him in Yoshi's Story on the N64.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
What about you?
Oh, yellow. Easy answer.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't think there's a bad Yoshi color. I think Yoshi's one of those characters. There is no true wrong answer. As we see Ace getting into 1-3, our first friend making it to 1-3.
Okay, today. Moving right along.
The Cave of Chomp Rock. And if we can just take a second to point out, the backgrounds and the art in this game is just beautiful.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Completely different style, different direction that they started going on with adding the Yoshi series games, and a favorite of so many.
It is nice to see just how much love and care was put into making this ostensibly a Mario sequel game to be its own universe, its own flavor, its own style. And we see, let's see, we've got Aces in 1-3. It looks like Adam is also 1-3. Hyrule Harley making their way through 1-2, as well as Anna making it through 1-2.
Okay, it's close. It's going to be very close.
Right? I think we are seeing the experience difference a little bit here. It looks like Ace does have at least some amount of experience playing this game. He's going pretty quick through these levels. Adam almost losing his little Mario friend, and it looks like Anna's just taking some time to do a little bit of gambling.
Oh, getting those one-ups, I like it.
It is all, you see, some people will tell you that you don't need to get one-ups in a speedrun, and I'll tell you, if you game over, it's a lot slower than getting a one-up. Goodness gracious, what is happening on Holly's side?
I don't think wasn't this the section where we saw the Yoshi copter?
It was.
She didn't get it.
No, it looks like she got it and then got just booted to the other side of Yoshi's Island.
Oh no.
Just absolutely tossed and sauced.
Always be scratching. I did not know this game had a scratch card minigame, but I'm not opposed to it.
It is funny that Nintendo, which is ostensibly making children's games, always does have some kind of light gambling in it.
Yeah, lots of roulette, hit the block when it's on the correct symbol, and hang on.
Oh, that's our first. I think that's our first death here from Adam.
But Adam's got the extra lives for it, so he's gonna attempt 1-3 again.
Oh, and thank you, Ghost MF Lion, for raiding with your 9 viewers. Welcome, MF Lion.
Welcome
and your little crew of misfits. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're playing our second game of the day, Yoshi's Island, here for your lovely eyes to take in. So we're seeing, it looks like, I think Ace is still pretty comfortably in the lead here. Trying to make his way downtown, moving fast. The faces are passing, and I believe he is homebound.
Oh, I see a note from Mel here. We are going to extend, so I will go ahead and let the racers know that we're going to go to all the way to 1-8.
Sounds good.
I'll be right back.
All right, chat. We're alone. It's just you and me. How's everyone doing? How's everyone in the chat's feelings about Yoshi's Island? Anyone here? Love it, hate it, never played it? What are we at? Ooh, and Holly does make it through 1-2. We're on 1-3. So that's beautiful. Game is great. And Adam will be our first out of 1-3 into 1-4 just in time to hear that they will have a little bit more work to do.
They are ready to go. They're in it for the long haul. Let's see how they do, how it progresses as they get into harder and harder levels.
So we are going to see, I think, our first boss fight, if I'm correct. We're going to Bert the Bashful's Fort here on Adam's stream. Going through a beautifully drawn castle. This is one of those games that I play and I just want to be a better artist.
Right. It's inspiration to build something like this, or to come up with your own vision that can be as iconic as this.
Yeah, it's just something, it's something about it. It's just so pure and so charming about just, everything's smiling, everything's happy. Even the bad guys are happy. They're just like little shy guys, just bee-booping around.
I see also in chat a reminder and a notice to everyone that Ghost MF Lion picked our games today. So you can thank Ghost for Super Bonk and Yoshi's Island. I gotta stop thinking about Yoshi's story. Yoshi's Island.
Let it be known that Ghost is now officially my new favorite game picker. I never will meld again.
That was a really fun one to commentate, and this one is not disappointing either.
No, really making our jobs easy by picking games that are just fun and pretty that we can, with our little ADD brains, just be like, oh man, look at all these shiny objects. Makes it much easier to commentate for us.
You said there is the first boss coming up here?
I believe so. I think at the end of our little castle slalom we have going on, there is going to be a wee bit of a tussle for our friends. As we're seeing, I think Ace just took their first death. Holly is moving on to 1-4 and making their way through the treacherous 1-3.
Okay.
Just barely saving Baby Mario there.
It's very close.
Ooh.
Yeah, the saving Baby Mario is the crying noise is a lot.
You know, because we're not hearing the sound, I completely forgot about the.
Mm-hmm. It is alarming, to say the least. I saw a couple comments in chat about how it may or may not haunt and populate their nightmares.
I mean, really, though, I feel like there's nothing that would prepare you better for parenthood than playing a game like Yoshi's Island. Oh, no, Adam!
Oh, Adam.
Goodness gracious. Should have done the scratch ticket. See, that's what we're saying here.
Yeah. It's going to come back to bite him.
Scratch that ticket and you're good to go.
But luckily, it doesn't make you go back. Like some of the games we've seen, talking about retro game trends again, it does not make you go all the way back to 1-1.
No, thank God.
So, yes, we have seen that, and it is infuriating as a racer, as a gamer, even if you're not racing. I'm glad to see.
It's disheartening to say the least.
Yeah, glad to see we don't have that here.
This is I think this one's and Adam seems to have found himself a little shortcut.
Oh, look at that.
A little I mean, this do be a Mario game, to be honest. That is the most Mario thing I've ever seen, breaking part of the top here. Doesn't quite seem to know how to get down though, which is completely fair.
Oh no, he's going back.
Oh no.
You can make it, you can break the floor. You have to use an egg to break that?
I'm not sure. I thought it would just be a ground pound, but it doesn't look like it's working. So good shortcut. Good.
Oh man. I think he's gonna try. Yeah, he's gonna try getting an egg now.
Only gets the one egg. This is a man who's focused on speed. He has a need for speed.
Absolutely.
Oh, there he is. There's Bashful Bird. On Ace Face's stream. Found the key.
See, yeah, Adam, I think... No, he doesn't have the key yet. Ace used the key. He's in the lead right now. But it looks like Anna is coming up real close now, too.
Anna is moving and grooving now that they're out of 1-3. Moving and grooving. This is a very tight race, I will say. Which we do love to see.
It's one thing to look at progress through the level, but then when you have to backtrack to follow Baby Mario and chase him backwards and forwards and wherever he goes when you take damage, that does take quite a bit of time. Oh, is this the Bashful Bird? Okay, I know the boss. Yes.
There he is.
It's fighting the first boss here.
Look at how bashful that bird is.
And Holly is right before that section. She's right at the key.
Looking to find the key, it looks like.
I don't know that she found it.
So we'll see if she can figure it out. It is a flower. It's hidden in a flower pot. It's a sneaky key for our sneaky friends.
It does look out of place, that flower pot, but I say that now as someone who commentates and races on Sneakbike, like, oh yeah, that looks odd. I don't think I would have ever noticed that.
No, that's one of those things, yeah.
Especially not as a kid. I'd be like, what do I do here? I don't know. I give up.
I give up. I'm gonna go play Zelda.
Okay, looks like Ace did it.
Oh, Bashful Bird, Bashful gone. Adios, my dear friendo. There goes my hero. The rest of the racers do be seeming to catch up. Adam takes another death. Oh, Anna saving herself just barely as we see Ace go to 1-5 and
taking a death.
Oh, yeah, hate to see it. It's our second game over of the day.
Ace is making a little bit of a gap for himself, it looks like, with these game overs. There's one from Anna as well.
Oh my goodness, because Ace we haven't seen get a game over yet, right?
No, I don't think so. It happens pretty quick, so I could have missed it.
Right.
And you don't start over from the very beginning. So we can't tell based on what level they're on if they've gotten a game over.
Right. And we are seeing a Sneakbike classic. We're seeing a lovely auto scroller. Of course, everyone here at Sneakbike loves our friendly neighborhood auto scrollers. No one has ever thrown a controller sitting in their room playing a Sneakbike game with an auto scroller. That would be ridiculous.
Are great equalizers. This is true.
One might say that they are the true equalizers of our little Sneakbike community. So we're seeing. So here's a good question. While we see Adam getting into the boss fight here, watching Ace go through it. When you're in an auto scroller, are you the kind of person to keep to press down or to walk in place just to kind of keep your hands warm while you're playing, or are you a stand still and wait for the screen to keep going kind of person?
I don't play a lot of auto scrolling games, but I would definitely be moving and walking in place, because when I play anything, you have to do that ceremonious walk in a bunch of quick circles or back and forth really quickly just to keep the controller moving.
Right, that's what I'm the same way. Where if I'm playing one of these games, I'm always trying to move, because I know as soon as I stop, I'm gonna lose whatever rhythm I have kind of going on. And once you lose your rhythm, you lose your heart.
Aww.
It's okay, just don't lose the rhythm.
Speaking of hearts, happy early Valentine's Day, everyone.
Oh, that was such a good segue.
I ruined it by giggling halfway through. But no, I hope you all have a fantastic holiday. If you do something for it, celebrate love between friends, between families, between significant others.
Or just the sweet, pure love of the game. If you maybe don't, maybe you're not a big person who's into Valentine's Day, and that's absolutely fine. Just find your favorite game, play it with some friends, play it alone. Do whatever you want to do. As we see Ace make it past 1-5 and continue carving out that lead. Cruising, grooving, and schmoovin', they might say.
We've got Adam starting 1-5, so closing the gap a little bit. Not too far behind, but this seems like a longer level because of the slow scroll. It's almost like, what's happening here? Why is it panning so slowly?
Oh, and Ace just immediately takes the exit, does not do the bonus challenge. Interesting. He said, none of that, I play to win. As we're seeing 1-6 for the first time. Like you say, Ace is in 1-5, or Adam is in 1-5, excuse me. And taking the slow man's route, just kind of standing still, not quite fiddling with his buttons as much as we might have seen Ace do. As I say that, he starts doing it. Never mind. Holly at the boss fight. Anna did take a game over, but is now cruising and takes a death. I'm gonna stop cursing them.
Oh no. They got this. They can do it.
They are working their hardest. We're seeing Ace in a shadowy, dark, scary level. And don't be afraid, everyone in chat. We're here to defend you from the dark, scary level, but unfortunately our racers do not have such luxury.
That really adds an element to it where you can't see what's coming next right away. I'm seeing these Shy Guys on stilts just appear out of nowhere in the background.
Right, and it's one of those things that this is one of those games where prediction is so big for getting through all the various obstacles, and then when you take away that ability to see, what can you possibly do? How do you beat all these scary boys? Ooh, and Holly takes a death on Bashful Bird.
Ooh.
So okay, 2 lives left. Should still be able to close it out. Getting some extra seconds for her friend, Baby Mario. As we are seeing Ace again. I'm curious to see what Ace's experience in the game is in the racer interviews after. If everyone hasn't been here before, we do racer interviews afterwards just to see how kind of everyone felt about the games, if they had fun, if they would want to play them again. So stick around for that after the races as well.
Adam making his way through 1-5, so he'll be on the same level as Ace. And Anna's got a secret coin room.
Ooh.
Gather up all those coins.
Little do action. Always a fan.
Oh no, don't lose Mario.
Oh god. We're seeing Adam has made it past, is going into 1-6, and will also skip the bonus game. Dang shame. Ace moving on to, what's that, 1-7 now?
I believe so. I think Ace has played this before.
I'm starting to get that sensation. Yeah. Ace is also our veteran runner today, so experience and all that. Experience is key, they say, in games like this.
And our challenger, so it's fitting. He said, "Hey, you three, I challenge you to a showdown. If you can
Throwing
beat me,
the gauntlet down.
You get bragging rights." Oh, sorry.
You go.
I love how much the scenery changes. We went from a mountain that I really liked the start of 1-6 with kind of the mountains in the background, and now we're in a jungle. It's all the levels are so different and nice.
Right, and it's interesting to see too that like we say, when you were looking at some of the older Mario games, each world would kind of have a different theme, but the levels, like you go into Desert World and they're all desert areas, right? Where now we're seeing they're all in the first world. First world has seen all different kinds of scenarios that they've been forced into. And
now why is his screen all wiggly like that? What is going on?
Ace's Yoshi might have eaten some questionable fruit on his way through the level. I'm not sure what happened there.
Oh, the fuzzies, maybe.
Oh, the fuzzy wuzzies. That
Touch fuzzy, get dizzy. Thank you, chat. Can we get a command for that? Touch fuzzy, get dizzy.
That was my favorite mid-90s anti-drug PSA. Touch fuzzy, get dizzy.
Perfect.
As we see, did Ace just make it through another level?
Uh-huh.
Goodness gracious.
Were we 1-8? Did we?
We are 1-8.
Is this it? Yep. He's starting the last level of the challenge.
So our other racers are running furiously to catch up. Adam in a good confident second, Holly in third. Anna still trying to get her way through Bashful Burt. You love to see this kind of intuitiveness.
Yeah, the perseverance is real, because when you're sitting in racer chat, you're muted, it's just you and your controller. It gets dark. It gets a little dicey trying to keep going.
It's hard. I don't know if you do this, but when I'm playing the Sneakbike games, I don't necessarily have the audio going. So I'm just sitting there in silence in my room clicking buttons.
Oh no. I do have to have the audio.
What's the chat saying?
Oh, or some music or something. Yeah.
Yeah. What is the chat saying about me? Am I doing okay?
They're saying great things. Everyone is so supportive. Thank you, chat.
Even though true.
We have the fear in our own hearts and minds when we're racing, we know when we come back and see the chat that everyone is incredibly supportive and cheering us on.
That is true. And I'll say it's all in my own insecurities every single time, because I will check the VODs after, and everyone is so nice, so sweet. Such lovely individuals, these sneak bikers.
We've got Adam moving on to 1-7, I think.
I believe so, yes. Yep. We're seeing Anna take, unfortunately, another game over.
No.
Which is a dang shame. Hyrule Holly cruising through 1-5 on their way to 1-6 as well. Man, Ace has no idea that they're in first place. Ace is running like this is GDQ, and he's running for the kids. Just cruising at insane speeds.
When is Ace gonna start running this category?
That's a good question.
If he's not already. We're gonna clue him into this.
I looked into it as well. Would you like to know what the #1 speedrun for this sweet video game is?
Oh, I absolutely would.
2 minutes and 19 seconds.
What? How?
Apparently, there is an insane credits warp that you can do, which will allow you to just cruise through the entire game. The any %, if I can get it open. The
Now
any
I'm
%.
very curious to watch that.
The warps are wonderful, I will say. The 100% or the warpless run is 1 hour and 40 minutes. So honestly, our racers are on pace.
Okay. And it looks like Adam finishing 1-7. So he should be moving on to 1-8 as well.
It's maybe not quite as much of a free race as we may have thought, sitting here in our common booth high on the mountain.
I gotta pay close attention. They're all cruising.
They are all cruising. Even Holly is mounting a pretty serious comeback, I'll say. Mm-hmm. Cruising through, I believe that's 1-7 or 6.
I think that's 6 with the.
Oh, it is with the scary land. Yes.
And the scary land.
Ace just collecting some eggs. You got to make sure that you keep the heater on you at all times when you're running through dangerous lands like this. But Ace, I think, is that Ace catching up? I believe Ace is caught up. They are at the same spot.
Okay, so now, now it's anyone's race. They're both speedrunning the category.
They are both.
I'm already biting my tongue.
That just goes to show you why you can't miss a second of hot, fresh Sneakbike action. You never know what kind of monumental comebacks people could.
This is true. This is very true. We've got some notes in chat. I don't think Anna knows about the flower pot, so I don't know if she's gotten through this door yet to fight. What is it again? Shy bird?
Bashful bird.
Bashful bird. So here's the flower pot. Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, looks like
she's doing it now. Maybe she has gotten it.
Oh. Hey! Oh, okay. There we go.
What am I saying?
There we go. Right as we were starting to question her, she gets it.
No,
going.
She's on top of it.
Absolutely. Speaking of flower pots, looks like Ace has gotten the flower pot in 1-8, looking to continue their glorious journey. But Adam literally like seconds behind.
Yeah, him and Adam are neck and neck because he's right at the flower pot as we speak. Holly making our way to still through 1-6. Okay. Near
the end of 1-6, I think. This is the comeback that dreams are made of, I will say. Hey, chat, let's get a prediction real fast. 1s and 2s. 1 for Ace, 2 for Adam. Who's taking home the crown? That's what I'm curious to hear from everybody.
3 for Holly, 4 for Anna.
True, pardon me. It could be. That's absolutely
Majestic
right.
comeback. Is there a boss fight coming up, I'm assuming?
I believe so. I think all the castles are. I think we actually might be seeing it right here on Ace's. Yes, we are. Ace is going into the second boss fight of the day today.
Oh, there's the door closing behind him.
Zelda-style door closing action. Skipping through the cutscenes like a good speedrunner always does. And Adam is also getting to the boss fight. Okay, this is as close as it can get. Anna is going to Bashful Bird as well.
And Anna's fighting Bashful Bird. Holly just finished 1-6.
This is neck and neck and neck and neck right now.
I want to know more about this giant slime boss.
I do too. It's weird. I don't think we've ever seen this giant slime boss again. Oh, Ace took a death here though.
Oh my goodness. What's gonna happen? Restart from the middle ring.
Oh.
Okay.
My goodness. Adam may be pulling off the biggest comeback in Sneakbike history. We'll see.
Let's see if he can do it. He's back. The middle ring's right before the boss fight, so he has to go through that animation again, but he's behind now. Ace is behind.
And Ace paused looking for a skip cutscene. This is not Kingdom Hearts, unfortunately. You just gotta sit through these cutscenes.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
I think that's it. He snuck by, took the lead, swiped it from Ace. Challenge accepted and defeated.
the ultimate commentator's curse we did to our poor friend Ace.
No.
Oh my goodness gracious. Congratulations to
incredible.
Adam. Oh my god. Ace coming in, the tightest second I believe I've ever seen
Right?
in my life.
That was such a close sneak bike finish. Holy moly.
I am flabbergasted. I am shook. I am shocked. Good God Almighty.
Well done.
Congratulations to Adam and to Ace for a race well raced. As we see Holly going through the questionable fruit section of our lovely level.
Oh no.
And Anna did take a death in Bashful Bird. Sorry, I got excited. I thought we made it past Bashful Bird. That is my bad.
She'll get it. She's got this. She knows exactly what she needs to do.
I am honestly so excited for her to beat this part. That is my true storyline that I'm watching right now. And as always, we have our lovely PNGs that are back on this. Holly making it through. So I believe that's going to...
It should be 1-8 now.
It should be, right? Okay,
Yep.
That's what I was thinking. As we see Anna cruising through this level as if they've done it before, you'd say. And we're seeing... So now I'm curious. Here's what I'm curious of. We saw the other two. We saw our two boys really struggling to get through 1-8, to get to the pot, break the pot, get the key, all those kinds of things. I'm wondering if we see Holly kind of take the notes from 1-4 and use them in 1-8 in a faster way than we saw in the other two.
And just sprint through. It could be.
It could be, because sometimes when you think you're in the back, when you think, oh, I've taken a few game overs, I've taken a few jets, a few stumbling blocks, sometimes the jets turn on. Sometimes you get that feeling in your gut of like, no, I'm doing it.
Yeah, the fury kind of kicks in a little bit.
Yeah. And we do have Ace in chat. Ace, I want you to know that I don't think I'll ever commentate a race that was more fun than that just there. That was phenomenal.
So good. Yeah, to the cute slime boy, Ace died to the boss and had to restart the boss fight, and that's when Adam pulled ahead.
You were literally neck and neck going to the boss fight at almost the exact same time. It was phenomenal to watch.
The realization is happening now. No. Also, thank you for those gifted subs. Thank you, Pepper Crab and Ace. Really appreciate it.
And thank you to all the raids, the hosts, the follows, the subs that everyone's been doing today. We deeply appreciate here at Sneakbike. Helps the community grow and helps us keep moving and grooving for years to come. As we see, Holly's figuring out. I think she sees the flower pot. It looks like.
Yep. Okay. Knows that there's one over there. Sees the door.
Yeah, looking around, going through our little ping pong flippers. Now here's where the other two got tripped up, was on this platform.
Oh, yep. That part's tricky. I see.
Right. But I think it looks like she's figuring out. I love doing the commentary for these races because you can literally see the racers like piecing it together in their head, figuring it out. Anna going for the Bashful Burt fight once again. And honestly, I'll say when she beats Bashful Burt, that'll be the happiest part of my day.
I am staring intently at this boss fight. She's got this. She can do it.
And we have Holly did figure out the platform. So I will say that was the fastest anyone figured out the platform thing today.
Come on, Anna, come on. Get Mario back.
Go, 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 go. Do we know how many lives she has going into this? Was it just a straight shot to birth this time around?
I don't.
Oh no. That is true suspense.
But she's doing good. She got Mario back.
I
see Holly got the key, so she's making her way over to the door now.
Dug deep in the trenches.
Come on, Anna.
Ooh, close. Looks like there's only about 1 or 2 hits left on our big bashful boy. Ooh, loses Mario. Go, go, go. Oh no.
It's gonna be tight. Okay. She got him back. This is so tricky with those. They give you the little resting spot there, the indentation to sit in while you dodge back and forth.
But then you gotta leave to go get your eggs. It's a balance.
Tricky.
But we're seeing playing a little more cautiously, a little more safe than we might have seen the last couple times.
Okay, okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh God. Sweating.
That timer, I know.
The timer, and we. Congratulations to Anna for getting through Bashful Bird.
Cat.
Can we get some hype, some poggy, some Mamma Mia's, wows for our dear friend Anna Doodle making it through 1-4?
GG's Anna making it through that boss fight. Let's go. Let's go on to 1-5. Now it's gonna be a breeze.
It is. You know what? And I think you'll be able to relate to this as well. I feel like when you're doing this race and you go through a really hard boss fight and there's an auto scroll, you're kind of like, cool. I'll take this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chill a little bit.
I can chill at the fight while
sweaty.
Yeah, not having to scroll.
All right, and we're seeing Holly gets to the midway point, gets to that ring, and I believe, is this the boss fight room here?
I
It is
think
indeed.
so. Yep.
So we'll see what it takes for Holly to get through this. Cruised through that level, I'll say. 1-8, I think that was our fastest 1-8 came from Holly.
I think so. It's a little bit shorter level, but that platform is very tricky.
Ooh, Anna does take a death here in our auto scroller, and that is another game over, unfortunately.
Oh no, but she's just starting right over at the beginning of 1-5 again.
Yes. So not as bad as, and 1-4, let's say it, is a long level. There's a lot going on there.
Right.
So absolutely no shame. No shame at all in the performance of any of our racers today, as it's really just about having good times with friends, which is what we're all doing here today.
It's about community.
Dang.
I'll say it.
It's about community. And when you ask yourself today, when you go to bed, and in 20 years when you tell your kids, what is a sneak bike? It's about community and the
now
love
you know
of the
what
game.
to say. That's right.
Seeing Holly is cruising through this boss fight. I'll say in an alternate timeline, Holly would have stomped everyone else.
With these last two levels,
It really was.
through
1-4
like
really
that.
was the great equalizer.
Commentator's curse, though. let's let her finish.
We gotta stop doing that.
Oh no, she got bopped off into the lava.
we gotta stop doing that. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't mean to. I'm trying to build the defense. I'm trying to get the clips, I'm trying to get these big hype moments. It's a problem.
This is the one. This is that she's got this, but I can say no more.
You heard it here first, folks. If she loses here, it's Jen's fault, not mine.
I'll take this one then. Yeah.
This time it is not my fault. Seeing her go into the boss fight again. Anna is still struggling just a little bit in 1-5. As we're seeing Holly
That's what
Holly,
that one's called.
Absolutely not screwing around. Just cruising. She's got her eggs and she said, look, you got me once, you'll never get me again.
Yeah, she's got a lot of eggs. Unlike the Bashful Bird fight, where it just gives you the one at a time, she kind of grabbed several.
Yeah.
To arm herself.
Locked, stocked, and ready to go. Oh no!
Wait, what happens does she still get the win? I think she still gets it.
It's looking like...
I've never seen that before.
Oh my god. I was so scared. Yes, and she does get it.
All right.
GG's and congratulations to Holly. That was terrifying.
The day for Yoshi's Island.
And we're getting a note here from the producer. What are we wanting to do about Anna? What is chat feeling like?
Well, I think let's see if we can get her to the end of 1-5.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Let's get our cheers. Let's get our joys.
That must be the play of the day. That was an incredible boss finish, yeah.
That was some climactic. That was something straight out of a GDQ. Climactic, a fun time had by all.
What do we think, chat? What was your favorite game of the day?
Ooh, great question. And Jen, what was your favorite game of the day?
Oh, okay, fair. You know, I think I think I want to play after this. I want to play Yoshi's Island. As much fun and as novel as Super Bonk was, and I got lots of laughs. I want to go play more of Yoshi's Island if I were to pick one of the two. What about you?
You know, I feel like if I was sitting at home doing nothing, I would pick up Yoshi's Island. But I think I might just try and go and get some crab percent world records in Super Bonk. I think my next week of streaming has just
That's
been figured out.
true. Wait, the leaderboards are open. That's right. We talked about this.
They are open. There's a hole that another Canadian could cleanly come in and fill. And we
All
are
right, I'm
seeing
on
some
board for
clips.
that.
Beautiful. We are seeing some clips. I haven't seen it yet, and it looks like it was clipped by Ace himself. Lovely.
She's got the strategy. She's pushing to the far left of the scroll so it doesn't catch her from behind.
So it's interesting because I feel like sometimes if you push all the way to the left, it's a good thing, right? But then sometimes you push all the way to the left, you don't quite see what's in front of you.
Right.
So you might just get got.
Could be an enemy right there lurking.
Lurking. We all thought that it was scary in the underground, in the dark caves. Maybe the true scary part is being thousands of feet in the air. Maybe we didn't consider that.
Yeah, with this summit here, with the side scroller. Oh no. Okay, she's got time to.
Oh no.
Oh, come on. Oh, Anna.
Oh. And that is a good point too. Let's not forget that Holly was the winner of our first race.
Indeed. Our number one good friends of the day, Holly and Adam, with the first place finishes.
Our number one good friends who win their beautiful PNG trophies. And let me tell you what, fans at home, they will be able to take those trophies home with them. Those are real trophies.
Real, truly transparent.
Truly transparent PNG trophies.
Trophy images.
They will be able to take those home. Those are personally engraved. We make sure that we spare no expense here at Sneakbike.
That's right.
Can they take the background? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We don't have that kind of budget. We can't give everyone a background.
Thank you, Bears. Thank you for those cheers. For Anna in chat with our little Yoshi gif.
Everyone, let's get some emotes. Hey, can we get some hype for Anna here? Just cruising. The perseverance. At no point did they ever ask, hey, maybe it's time for me to give up. It's time for me to stop. Let's get some hype up here for Anna.
Seriously.
Pushing
not
ahead.
Pausing, not stopping, not taking the insta-death. Keeps pushing, keeps going through the level.
Love to see him. Look at all these. Anna. That's the rest of the commentary block. We just chant for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Oh, goodness gracious. Got to the mid-ring hoop, though. Making again, I'll say, making their way downtown.
Uptown on this one with the making it back to the summit.
Oh,
okay,
no.
she got the ring.
Why do we do this?
You can do it. You can do it.
At the end of the day, what's important to remember is that we're all friends here, and we all had fun, I think. Until maybe we should wait until the racer interviews afterwards to, oh god. Maybe some of us didn't.
And we all have fun. Oh, thank you for that shout out, Cause, for Anna, and for all of our runners as well. Please, all our runners, our streamers, and our producers, our team. We are cheering for all the racers down to the very end, the nitty gritty of each and every one of our games. I think that is going to be it for today. We're going to let Anna know that it's time to wrap up.
Yeah, let's let Anna rest for a while.
Okay, I will be right back, and then we'll go ahead and pull our racers into the commentary channel.
All right, chat. I see some GGs. I see some emotes, some lulls, some happies. Okay, can we just get some claps, get some joys up here for the people who are here racing, giving their all. It's not easy to be up here on the stage. It's not easy. And let's give another shout out again, of course, to our beautiful producers, our lovely social media managers. You know, make sure to follow Sneakbike. Join the Discord if you're at all interested, because it really is just a beautiful, fun community. We're going to get an interview with our racers for a little bit after this, and then we'll be back next week.
Okay, should I pull everybody in here?
Yeah, let's do that. How about it? Everyone make sure to join up. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun community with friends. Very low pressure, very chill, very cool, very fun. Racers!
Hello.
Oh my goodness.
How we doing? How we feeling?
Welcome in. Sorry, I was a little clunky there with pulling the comms over, but good job, everyone. Thank you so much for racing today. How'd it go?
Fun.
What'd you think?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had a good time.
Yeah, agreed. I definitely did. I played
How-
when I was like a very small kid.
So that's the question I wanted to ask. What was everyone's experience level with our games today?
What was the Super Bonk? I had never even heard of that. That was a very interesting game. I didn't really understand it, but there were some cool little tricks that came out of that game that I enjoyed, so I may swing back to that and play it another time. Yoshi's Island, I had loved that game and I played as a kid. I didn't remember anything about it though. It was almost like playing it new again.
Either. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I remember some of the levels, but I don't remember being able to just breeze through them as quickly. I remember just taking my sweet time as a kid, like just 10-20 minutes per area.
Oh yeah.
I had to stop myself a few times actually. I was like, oh wait, I'm in a race. I should probably not collect all the coins and all the flowers.
Yep, there is that aspect as well. For Super Bonk, how did you all feel about the bonus areas, the little flowers that would teleport you elsewhere? Because when I did my playthrough, I had to, same thing, stop myself and be like, wait, don't pick that up. It's going to take me to the clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fell for it for the first time.
Yeah.
There was a lot of areas in Super Bonk where you just kind of like got lost. Like I was eaten by a couple monsters and stuff.
Yeah,
And how do
The
we feel?
dinos in the airplane.
Oh.
Surprising.
My favorite kind of reaction from a race. What did everyone feel about the power-ups in Super Bonk? Because I want to say, the chat, we in the commentary booth and the chat got very excited about crab percent being better.
Yeah, we were very hype about the crabs.
I finished and I tuned in and I saw Anna doing crab and I was like, is this the same game? Are we playing? I was very confused.
We very subtly switched the games.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the power-ups are kind of random. The crab seemed to happen at the same time every time. Like when you get crushed by the wall, I guess, you turn to a crab, ? So, yeah, I think the other power-ups were a little more like, oh, like, I guess I am now a giant dinosaur, or I am a heart now. They were kind of strange.
Yeah, I had
Accurate
no idea what was
description,
going
though.
on.
Yeah.
It's that classic SNES quirkiness that I really enjoy. And just like, what the heck is even happening? I'm just going to follow the arrows and go from there.
Well, Holly, you emerged our #1 good friend on Super Bonk. GG's. It was very close. Everybody finished that first insane level, which is hard to tell where it starts and where it ends at times.
Yeah.
And I think everyone, you can take a different path as well. Some people got eaten by monsters and came out the other end and continued to the boss. Some people never encountered the dinosaurs, never got eaten. So lots of different gameplays that we saw. And then Adam, you came out just barely #1 good friend on Yoshi's Island. That finish was so tight and so incredible. How do you
I
feel?
talk about that finish.
I had no idea. I was just cruising along. I thought I was well behind because there were a couple times where I got some game overs or got put back really far, like just before the checkpoint or something. It was like, are you serious? And finally got that last boss done. I didn't even know that he couldn't hurt you, so I was avoiding him the whole time. And then switch over, and I see Ace doing the same boss as me. I was like, oh man, that was cool. I didn't even realize.
You had the lead for a big chunk of Yoshi's Island. What's your experience with that game?
I played as a kid, but I don't remember. I don't remember that second boss at all. I don't remember 1-8 at all. I remember the one vivid memory I have is I'd always run into those little dandelion things that chirp up your screen, and just it would mess me up as a kid. But I guess you could just run through it. Either that, or I'm just so chaotic that I can just blaze through that without any problem nowadays.
Big chaotic energy. I do want to say, Adam, you may have just had my favorite comeback story in Sneakbike history. That was absolutely phenomenal to watch as you guys became. It was Ace in the lead, and then Adam, you caught up, and you guys were neck and neck. You get to the boss fight at almost the exact same time, and it was such a nail biter. Just a phenomenal race on our second game.
And then that pit in the little corner. I didn't know it was there.
I didn't know it was there either until someone died on it. I was like, oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Mel is saying his favorite comeback story is Anna and Bashful. Anna, do you want to talk about your Bashful Bird experience a little bit as well? The first boss.
Oh, the first boss? Yeah, dude, I guess I just like figured out that you could jump on him, and then I was like, oh, pogo, just pogo the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight.
Incredible.
Exactly. So I guess I was like, oh, the boss is already dead, cool. But it did take me, I was so sad because I like lost a bunch of lives like right at the beginning, and I had made it to like pretty much the end and then died and then had to restart, and that was kind of sucky, but at least I like beat the boss really fast. I was like, oh, I can do it.
So fast. And 1-4 tripped up everybody for a bit. You were all on 1-4 together for a while, and then it started to spread out after that. But the boss fights, if we compare those boss fights side by side, you would have had it for sure.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you all so much. If there's no other parting words, commentary on the game pickers. Oh, and Ghost MF Lion was our game picker today. So if you have any qualms or issues with or joy that you want to express about the game selection, he is the person to congratulate. I really enjoyed commentating on these particular games. I don't think I've had as many surprises as I have in a Sneakbike race. So thank you.
Well, thanks for having us. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I love that.
And thank you guys for being here to race. And we want to thank everyone who was helping. And hey, one last chance. If anyone here is just sitting in chat, just chilling, hanging out, you're having a good time, why don't you hit that exclamation point Discord? Why don't you join on in? Come into the community. If you don't, maybe you don't want to race, maybe you don't know if you want to commentate or do anything, but just come in, have fun.
Join us.
Join us. It's a bit of a culty way to put it, but I'm into it.
Oh, no.
Join us. We're here every Saturday at 3 p.m. having a good time. I think next week we're doing an intermediate race. So if you think you got the stuff, you can come on in and hang out.
And if you would like to be a part of that, we're already doing call-outs for racers and commentators. So if that's where you'll find those call-outs when we need participants is in the Discord.
And we want to give one final shout out to our lovely producer, who was our good friend, Mel Autonen. I want to give a shout out to my co-commentator, Jen, who was an absolute delight to commentate with.
Oh, thank you, King Cake. Thank you. This was a lot of fun.
Everyone, make sure you go follow everybody. We're doing our shout outs over there in the chat. And hey, can we get one big shout out for our mods today who are just there hanging out in chat, making sure everything runs all nice and smooth and having a good, friendly chat experience.
Mods are good. We couldn't do without you, mods.
Abso-fruitly. So we're gonna set up our raid. We're gonna be raiding our good friend Burst Error, who's doing an alphabet challenge of retro games. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, that's right. They are going through one game each for every letter of the alphabet of the entire Super Nintendo catalog, and they plan on playing Super Bonk. So let's go talk to a fellow Super Bonk enthusiast and spread some retro game hype.
I am so excited. I
Thank
physically
you.
cannot wait.
Thank you, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day again. Happy weekend. We'll see you again real soon.
So
Sneak
just hit,
Squad out.
hit the copy pasta on that raid message and let's get moving and grooving to the next stream.